Hey Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your weekly energy reading. If you're new here, my name is Renee. Welcome to my channel. I am pulling cards for all the zodiac signs to help us figure out what energies might be available to us for the week ahead. So let's go ahead and get started on your reading, Aries. Now, I've had a couple cards jump as I'm doing the shuffling process. First and foremost, what I want to say, as I was shuffling, the Emperor in reverse jumped out. Now, the Emperor is the Aries archetype in the major arcana. So this is you guys showing up for your reading. It's a very powerful sign that you're going to get some good information here. It showed up in reverse, which can be a bit of a problem. How is your relationship with your boss or a strong male figure in your life? Or if this is you, like, are you being maybe a bit overbearing, combative, manipulative maybe? Is someone in your life showing these energies, or are you exhibiting these energies, Aries? I want you to think about that as we're going through the reading, because this is a message saying that you guys are here to listen and to hear it. And when you show up, that's definitely a good indication that you're going to get some information. Let's think about what energies are available to us this week. We have by the book. It's really important, Aries, that you play by the rules this week. Whenever this shows up in a reading, this card, I always remind people that you remember that old expression, throw the book at them. I always feel like it's a nod to the judicial system or the legal system. So be careful as you're going through the week. Make sure you're playing by the rules and, not breaking a lot of rules. Actual society rules, but also karmic rules. Make sure you're putting good energy out there so that good energy comes back to you, Aries. It's very important. Just be mindful of what you're sending out, because you don't want negative energy coming back to you. And this is just, I feel like it's just saying, play by the rules. Just remember that as we're going through. Okay, and come to the edge. So this could also be you pushing your limits here, Aries. It's okay to do that to an extent, but don't cross that line. Don't go over the edge, because you're trying to play by the book here, and we've already got you guys showing up in reverse. So I feel like there are some warning messages here coming through, and you're going to know what I'm talking about as soon as you hear this. Remember, this is a general reading, so it's going to mean something different for each person that watches it. But coming to the edge means you're teetering on the edge of something. It could also mean your blessings could be coming in very soon as well. So think about that, Aries, too. But just be careful how you're navigating this week and being smart, playing by the rules. Now, what you've been dealing with in your recent past, that's where the Emperor card first jumped out. That's where I'm placing him. He's at the beginning of the reading, and this is you guys. This is definitely meant for you. We have the Queen of Swords as well. This is Libra energy when I read. And the Queen of Swords is a strategizer. She knows how to come up with a plan and execute it. If you have been working on a plan for yourself, Aries, that's great. Like I said, follow the rules. Don't be taking too many risks this week with this coming up to the edge. But come up with a plan and come up with a plan of execution as well. The Queen of Swords is an excellent communicator and strategizer, and she knows how to make things happen, especially with the Emperor here. If you've been really struggling in that area of trying to figure out what your next move is, I think you're going to come up with it this week with that Queen of Swords showing up. We have the High Priestess. This is Pisces energy too, and this is you operating from a place of intuition. Trust those intuitive hunches. Keep things secret as well. Whatever you're working on, Aries, don't show it to everybody and don't talk about it. This is about secret knowledge. And when she shows up, it's a sign that you need to be private about whatever it is that you're working on, because sometimes we can sabotage ourselves by letting too many people know what our goals are, and then they will say something to derail the whole thing. So don't let other people get in your head. Trust your intuition. Let's pull some more information for you guys. I want to tell you also, check out your moon sign and rising sign videos, because you can get some good information over there as well that can help you on your path. I'm a Virgo sun, but I always look at my Pisces rising videos because they usually make more sense to me. Now we have the Grail Knight, romance, illusion, and seeking the sacred. Could be a romantic week for you guys. How's your love life? How's that going? This could be a love reading for some of you. So pay attention to those messages coming through, how they relate, because you do have the High Priestess. I feel like something I say in this video is going to ring true with your intuition, and you're going to get some guidance there. But the illusion too. Don't fall for illusion. Don't play into fears, and don't let illusion give you a false sense of securities. Keep it real. Keep it real this week. And we have Merlin. Balance, justice, and alchemy. Now remember what I was saying with this by the book card. You have 2 cards here about justice. So watch your speed as you're driving around. Make sure you're not speeding or, being careful out there. You don't want to get a ticket. But how are some of you dealing with the legal system in some way? Do you have a court case? Or your actions this week could lead to one. That's why we're being told by the book. So get good legal advice. Listen to, if you are getting legal advice, make sure you're following it and listening to it. And just know that you're going right up to the edge of something here. You're right on the edge of it, and you've got some cards just saying that the legal system could be important this week. So make sure you're operating on the up and up. Okay, where you're at currently. We have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you've been putting off a project or putting some work in. You guys got to get this card up right. It's right next to the Emperor in reverse as well. So I feel like this could be a work issue for some people. And maybe you've been distracted at work. I don't want to say you haven't been showing up for yourself, but maybe you need to do something a little bit differently there in order to call prosperity in for yourself. Could be a boss at work giving you problems. Be aware of that with that Emperor in reverse. But we want this card up right because we want you taking positive steps every day to call in things. And this is a card, laziness might be too strong of a word, but I want you to get back to the basics and get back to really showing up for yourself at work and whatever it is you're trying to manifest. Work on yourself, on your goals, make them a priority for yourself this week. Because look, here's the Ace of Pentacles in reverse as well. This is a blessing being blocked. The Pentacle suit is the card of material gains and material blessings coming in. And if you're not working, you're not getting the check. Okay, so show up and put in the time that it takes and perfect what you need to work on in order to get the material blessings coming in for you. And we have the Star in reverse. This is Aquarius energy. Do you have an Aquarius around you? This is also wishes fulfilled, but it's blocked here. So there's something blocking you guys from moving forward and from feeling hopeful about a situation. You've got to figure out what that is. Listen to your intuition. Like I said, you've got Pisces and Aquarius here. This could also be a cusp sign. This sign right here, if you were born possibly around, where am I? Okay, Pisces is February 22nd. No, 20th. 19th and 20th. That's also when Aquarius season ends. So if you have a birthday around that time, this could be confirmation for you all. But I just feel like that was something that I needed to put out there. It could be a confirmation for someone. But you're feeling lost. You're losing your faith, and it's time for you to regain your faith and put those wishes out there in the universe so that you are calling in things for yourself. Let's pull some relationship cards for you guys. Let's just take 2 cards randomly from the deck. Ooh, almost dropped them. Karmic relationship. Okay, remember what I said about karma and putting good things out there. Playing by the book, because that's the energy that you're going to call in for yourself. Aries. I was calling out so many signs, I almost forgot this is the Aries video. But remember, what you put out comes back to you. So it's very important to put out good information or good energy. Go by the book. Resentments and triggers, perception. Your perception could be off a little bit this week. Intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. There could be a karmic relationship that you're going to come back and have a lot of dealings with this week, Aries. So hopefully that will be a pleasant experience. Hopefully it's going to be something where you're getting good karma coming back to you. But it's also planting seeds and going forward. So especially if the Seven of Pentacles shows up in this reading, I'm going to tell you to really be mindful about that. Always be mindful about it. But a karmic relationship could be really important. Somebody that's playing a major role in your life. Now we have backstabbing. Okay, beware of anybody who might be betraying or just be careful. Make sure you're not doing the backstabbing. Remember, we're doing by the book here. We're playing by the rules, and we're not cheating. We're not lying. We're having good ethics and morals so that we call more of that energy in around us, Aries. But heartbreak and pain, this is very much Three of Swords energy, and we don't want this. We don't want to answer for this, especially when we're thinking about what we need to put out. You did have a romance card here, so this could be in your romantic life. Is there some backstabbing going on? Is there a betrayal of some sort? You've got some cards here saying be mindful. If your intuition is telling you that there could be some backstabbing going on, you might be onto something. Investigate it. Don't take this as the confirmation that that's what's happening, but I feel like there's a situation you need to look into. Okay, your future self wants you to know. The Ten of Wands. It's time for you to release some of the burden. You've been taking on a lot, and that might possibly be something that's been holding you back a little bit. You've been maybe taking care of so many people and so many things going on that you're losing sight of what your goals and dreams are, Aries. So it's time to delegate. It's time to release some of the burden. This is a very stressful energy, and it's time for you to try to do things differently to overcome that. We have the Sun card. I love this. Okay, success. This is your future self telling you it's all going to work out. It's all going to come together. So that's wonderful energy. This is the most positive card in the tarot deck, and when it shows up in a reading, it's a wonderful sign that things are going to work out for your highest and greatest good. I love that. And we have the Page of Wands. This is you guys. This is fire signs, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. And this is a card of accomplishment. So you're going to make progress this week. Your future self is going to thank you for the steps and the hard work that you put in this week, guys. So it's a very good sign. Now, what your ancestors and guides want you to know. Planting seeds, the Six of Pentacles. This goes right along with the Seven of Pentacles, but this is give and take. And much about this karmic relationship. Remember, what you put out comes back. Plant seeds that are going to bring abundance, love, and prosperity, and don't plant seeds of negativity. Make sure you're planting, you're being positive, putting positive energy out there and planting those seeds. Take action. Don't be lazy this week. It's time for you to really get out there and make things happen. You know, you have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Swords in reverse. And this is telling me that you've not been showing up as your best, most productive self. So get out there and make it happen. And we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. When this card shows up in reverse, I feel like it's a money energy. Make sure that you're not overspending. Make sure you don't have more going out than coming in. Get it under control and bring balance back into your life. You guys have this Merlin card as well, which one of the key words there is balance. So something's out of balance for you, Aries, and it's time for you to get it under control and call it back into balance. Let's get some more information for you guys. I'm just going to pull a few cards here to end the reading. We have Dolphin, financial gain. I like that. Usually from something coming up that you did in the past. So your past is coming back, and it could possibly bring you a financial blessing. Let's hope it corrects this Ace of Pentacles. And this could be as well you starting the process now. If you want that financial gain to come to you in the future, Aries, you got to start now. If you're not calling in the blessing from your past, make sure you start today, making sure that you are calling it in for the future. We also have ladder, climbing towards success. You guys have cards showing up that are telling you that it starts today. It starts you getting motivated to call in success for you. The two, you have very, very good cards here, and y'all are showing up in your reading. So this is definitely you guys calling in success, climbing that ladder and making it happen, getting up and working on it and showing up for yourself. Okay, we have desk. Pay attention to your work. Guys, this is turning into a business reading, a money reading for some of you. Are you putting in for a new job? Are you sending resumes and applying for positions? I do feel like you're going to make progress in that area if that's what you're trying to do. But pay attention, dot all the I's, cross all the T's, make sure you are doing your best, because this is, I do feel like this is a warning that if you aren't doing that, you're going to pay the price in the future. You could be making a mistake this week. Maybe the repercussions aren't going to show up for a little while. So make sure you are showing up and doing your best. And let's pull one more card for you, Aries. Wall, a misunderstanding. Okay, watch your communication, especially with the Queen of Swords. She can be very biting. She didn't show up in reverse, so that makes me feel like your communication is going to be pretty good. But there's a misunderstanding of some sort. Could be in this relationship. Remember how we were talking about the backstabbing? Your perception might be off, Aries. That's why I say do investigative work before you accuse somebody of anything. But know that, and playing by the book, just make sure that you are crystal clear in an area and clear up any misunderstandings that have been around you. This could be a time of forgiveness and making things right with people, especially with a karmic relationship. If that's necessary, this is a good week for you guys to do that. Okay, guys, I hope the reading resonated. Please give the video a thumbs up if it did. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I will see y'all back here for another reading soon. Bye-bye.